Hello bachcho. Let's see the question. So the question says the two functional groups characteristic of sugars are. So हमें शुगर में present functional groups को identify करना है. So the key concept in this question is to understand the functional groups present in sugars. Now, if we consider glucose, then glucose is an aldose sugar, which means that it has aldehyde group present in it. On the other hand, if we consider fructose, then fructose is a ketose sugar, which means that it has ketone as its functional group. Now, both aldehyde and ketones are type of carbonyl functional group. So, depending upon the type of the carbonyl functional group present in the sugar, that will determine which type of sugar it is. Therefore, one of the functional groups which is characteristic of sugar is the carbonyl functional group. Now, the second functional group that helps in determining the type of sugar is, so if we consider this as the cyclic structure of glucose. So ये glucose का cyclic structure है और ये इसका anomeric carbon है, that is the first carbon atom. So if we consider this as alpha glucose and another structure we draw and we consider this as beta glucose. So in alpha glucose, ये जो OH group है जो फर्स्ट कार्बन में प्रेजेंट होता है वो नीचे होगा और बीटा ग्लूकोज में जो OH ग्रुप प्रेजेंट होता है फर्स्ट कार्बन एटम में वो ऊपर होगा. So in this way the position of the OH group attached to the anomeric carbon determines the configuration of the glucose molecule, that is whether it is alpha glucose or whether it is beta glucose. So we can say that the second characteristic functional group of sugar is the hydroxyl functional group. So the hydroxyl functional group is the second characteristic functional group of sugars. So now if we see the options over here, then the first option says hydroxyl and methyl. Now methyl group is absent in glucose or any kind of sugar. Now methyl group is absent in sugars, therefore this cannot be the answer. Then we have carbonyl and methyl. Again methyl is absent, so the second option will also not be right. Then in the third option it is carbonyl and phosphate. Again phosphate is absent in sugars, so this will also not be our answer. And the fourth option is carbonyl and hydroxyl. Now that is the right answer because the two functional groups characteristic of sugars are carbonyl and hydroxyl functional group. So our final answer is option 4, that is carbonyl and hydroxyl groups. Hope you understood this well. Best of luck.